How you doing, everybody? All right, so I'm starting this new series on shower door installations, and it's called "There's Their Way or Then the Right Way." And I'm gonna teach y'all how to do things the right way, how it should be, or if you have to maneuver something, the best way to do it so it works out better for everybody. And in this case, we have just a panel. So I'm going to walk you through on the proper way to do it, where to put it in a certain situation, and then go from there. All right, so if you install shower doors, anytime you do it in line, you put it right in the center. Well, as you can see, this shower isn't that big. So instead of going center, we're going to put it in that grout line there to give them a little bit more room on the inside. And if we did put it in the center, that grout line would be exposed and just wouldn't look good. So we're going to put it in that grout line to give them a little bit more room. And then, of course, if they want to add a door later, they can always add a door. It would just have to be offset hinges. Now I'm going to go ahead and start laying this out. And once it's laid out, I will come back and explain to you a little bit more. Now, this is one thing that you got to look out for. Some people don't. But you can notice with the laser line, you have the same reveal going across the threshold. But then when you get to the wall itself isn't straight. But from this grout line to the edge of this sluter right here is 2 1/4 all the way up. So what you would do is, instead of following that laser line, which obviously the reveal would be off by the time you get to the top by 3/16 or so, you want to go in that grout line. So you just forget the laser, forget a level. If you use a level, forget the level, and just mark your holes in that grout line so you can have the same reveal all the way up and down. And of course, one of the things you want to do if you're an installer, you drill a hole in someone's threshold. If you punctured the waterproofing, you want to make sure that you fill it with silicone. So that way, when you put the plug in and then put the screw in, the hole is completely sealed and you don't have to worry about any leaks. Another thing you want to make sure that you do is, after you put the clips in, you want to make sure that you wipe down the wall and the threshold completely. Make sure it's clean, free of any debris, dust, etc. Because if not, then the silicone isn't going to stick like it's supposed to. Couple more things you want to make sure you do is, on the side clip, you'll notice that there's a gap between the vinyl and the wall. You just want to plug that with some silicone to make sure there's no leaks, and then come across so if water does get in, it don't come out. And then the same thing down here. Just kind of fill in each corner. And then just kind of go around the arch. Just want to fill it in. Make sure there's silicone there. Is it perfect? No. But does it help? Absolutely.